I was a university student in my 3rd year. 2 of my friends had rented an apartment together. The apartment was not strange at all, nor did we feel any strange vibes before or right after we moved in. Later, though, trouble started. The layout was simple. Once you entered the main door on your left, there was the living room. Ahead of the entrance door, there was a glass door leading to the kitchen. On the right-hand side, there were 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. Because we were students, it was the only apartment we could afford, so I converted the living room into a bedroom living room with a pop-out couch, and I kept my clothes in my other roommate's big closet. I was, at the time, fascinated with tarot cards and readings, so naturally I bought a deck and started practicing. All of my friends wanted readings. Love troubles were the main issue, but my friends would not let me rest. The readings started going on every day, sometimes multiple times a day, and I wanted to comfort them through their tough time, so I went along. My readings were never wrong. That's what added to the fascination. Now, the thing I heard about tarot cards at that time was this. Tarot cards do not give you the answer themselves. Once you start the reading, you start a communication with another realm. Behind that realm, entities provide the answers in the form of the cards you draw. You don't know what they are. They can be good, bad, or even neutral. And the more you do readings, the more this realm remains open, allowing entities to cross over. Take that opinion as you will. I don't state this as fact, but as a story I heard about them, and what made me think that it might have a hint of truth, is what happened next. 6 months later, I was alone in the house. Tired from studying and work, I had wanted to stay home. I came out of the shower and went into my roommate's closet to take a t-shirt to wear and turn in for the night. I reached for the closet door, and before I opened it, a strange, disembodied scream came from within, and my hair stood up. I grabbed a random shirt off the bed. I threw the t-shirt on, ran out the entrance, knocked on my neighbor's door, and I stayed the night there. I was terrified. I initially thought, it's all in my head, I must have been tired. But that was only the beginning. Then other strange things started happening in the house. Doors banging, furniture moving in the middle of the night, plates clanking by themselves. My roommates and I heard all of these things happening during the late hours. We tried to brush it off, but the atmosphere in the place was getting heavier. One of my roommates told me he started seeing shadows moving in the house at the edge of his vision, and a strange feeling of dread every time he was alone. Then one night, I was sitting on my bed-converted couch, reading a book before I slept, and the glass door of the kitchen opened abruptly, and I saw my own mother walking into the room. I was stunned, as my mother lived about 2 hours away from me, had no car, no keys to my place, and she was in her nightgown. I called to her, "Mom, is that you?" No answer. "Mom, what are you doing here?" No answer. I started feeling really scared. She was walking slowly towards me. She then sat next to me and grabbed my ankle. She started squeezing my ankle to the point I thought my blood was going to stop flowing. I closed my eyes and started saying, "Go away. Go away. Whatever you are, go away." I looked, and in that instant, it turned into black smoke and disappeared right in front of my eyes. I had a bruise the shape of 3 fingers on my leg that appeared the next morning and remained for a couple of weeks. At this point, I was scared to remain alone in the apartment. We had a rule that there would always be at least 2 people together at home. Then one night, a friend of one of my roommates came to stay with us for a couple days. He took one of the rooms, and the rest of us shared the remaining 2. We spent the night in a good mood, eating and laughing. We never told him any of the weird occurrences, thinking he would not believe us anyway. We went to bed late, around 3 a.m. He closed the bedroom door, and not even 10 minutes later, we heard him screaming. We barged in thinking he had fallen or had some other accident, but he was just frozen solid on the bed, unable to move. When he finally managed to speak, he said that when he turned the lights off and got into bed, he saw a child standing over him, a small child no more than 10 years old, with a faint blue light around it and black eyes. And that's when he started screaming. Once he was fit to get up, he grabbed his bags and ran off to a hotel. We did the same. We packed a bag each, and soon after, we moved out. We never spoke again. I don't know why, but we just didn't. Our friendship was just broken. But I will always remember that place. I don't know if the tarot readings caused all of this, or if it was already there, or if it was just a figment of our imagination.